In our last adventure, the party had discovered that there was a way to find out who Regis was working for, but Arthur would need some spell components to figure that out. Not having met the man and going through and with your old contact, the old Raven lady, the name eludes me at the moment, and for some reason my game notes it closed. There we go. Um, but we circle back to that in a moment because we're excited to announce the return of Mike. Mike, your character was arrested on several charges of sedition and attempted murder. You were imprisoned in the garrison where you met at Alex and Simon Gray.
Simon's great. Alex,
They did fill you in on, well, Simon did, filled you in on a little bit of what was going on and what he was thinking was going on. That Regis is definitely up to no good. He was actually torturing prisoners. He had tortured Alex, and Alex had managed to acquire a small piece of wire that was used on him. And 2 nights later, they drug Simon out and started torturing him. While that was going on, Alex used a piece of wire to pick the lock on his cell, where he promptly left your ass in your cell.
yeah, sounds about right.
Went and set a small fire on the top level of the garrison, creating a distraction that caused Regis to leave his torture room, where he then promptly went in and freed Simon, recovered their gear, and then was about to leave when Simon asked where you were, and Alex just kind of looked at him like, who gives a shit? So Simon wouldn't leave without freeing you. So they go
Good
back.
old Simon.
Right. They go back, they get you, they pull you out, and you've been on the lam ever since. This was about maybe 2 nights ago, so you haven't been on the run for long. You camped out with them for the first night, and you went up north into the hills, actually closer up to the tower. Not
Okay.
at the tower, but up in the mountainous area, like over here.
Oh, nice.
Then Simon and said that he thought it would probably be safer if they left, because they would be hunting them and not you, since you didn't have anything to do with them. They just were hoping that they would assume that you were just freed because you were there. And that's pretty much what happened. Since then, you've spent a day in these canyons. I'm going to go ahead and pull you to this map. Now, we're going to kind of pull back for a second because we have a new player. A rather attractive wood elf, druid, Ara. Navara, I guess is that how you say that fully?
Yeah, Navara, but people usually call me Ara. At least they did if I had any friends.
And this is Jennifer, for those keeping score at home.
Howdy.
She is a wood elf druid. Shut up. No one's talking to you, Jason.
With no nature.
Ara, you were a moon druid, and at your last gathering, your circle informed you that there was a beast in these hills and that they wanted you to go and take care of it as part of an initiation to rise in rank in your circle. You had went out with two other druids here, and it's been about 2 days since you've been in the canyon. The first night you were attacked, and you barely managed to get away. Your two comrades were slayed, but that just, solidified your determination that you were going to vanquish this foe. And
Alright.
you've tracked it, and you know you're close. And we're going to go ahead and go live here now. You can see, right?
Me, yeah, I can see. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Oh, I was saying if you could hear me.
Yeah. A little low over my music, but you're fine. I'll turn it now.
I don't even hear the music,
Yeah, I'm
which
just
is weird
streaming
because I
it
heard
on
it last
YouTube.
time.
Yeah,
Oh.
last time I had it playing through the rhythm bot, but I'm just playing it on YouTube in the background since some of these guys
Where's the
like
dwarf?
Dwarf what?
So where's our dwarf?
Oh, you guys aren't on this map. We're
Nah, I'm saying I don't see.
don't see what dwarf. What are you talking about?
Where's Jay's character?
Jay.
Jay signed in as Simon.
Yeah, he just hasn't logged
Oh.
over to change his name. Just like Jennifer hasn't put her character name in there either. Well, that's okay. He can fix that real
Scared.
quick. Scared you. But, Navarra, give me a perception check.
Okay.
That's good enough. You hear it's about midday. You've been tracking this thing, and you come around the corner, and you spot this creature off in the distance. Looks like it's currently chewing on a body.
Okay. Has it seen me? I guess it hasn't since it's still eating, I guess.
Yeah, no, it hasn't seen you.
Um,
That's what it
Oh.
looks like.
Oh, that's just lovely.
I like its tail.
Maybe it
This
wags
is
like a dog.
What would you like to do?
I guess since it hasn't seen me yet, I'll hit it with a short bow. I'm close enough that I could hit it, right?
Well, right now, I mean, you're only about 80 feet away or so. You'd have to move down to... Because you're really more like kind of on the corner here,
Right.
peeking around. And it looks like it's chewing on this body.
Yeah.
Your,
Yummy.
your last remaining friend. This whole wide
Tasty.
world.
Yeah,
Here, let me
Well,
make you some token actions. Alright, so if you click off your token and back on it, at the top you'll have all your macros. So if you want to shoot your short bow, just click it and it will fire off. Do you see what
What
I'm
am I
talking
doing?
about?
I'm sorry. No.
click off your token, like click anywhere on the board, then left click back on your token, and up at the top you'll see check, cure wounds, healing word, initiate, initiative, save, scimitar, short bow. If you click short
Okay,
bow,
you
it will
click short bow.
automatically fire. Alright, should have took
Oh,
mine.
bro, you got. I know. I should have taken yours.
So you fire off, but right before you release your arrow, you noticed what it was eating on, and you kind of, with a sudden panic, just barely pulled the shot, and it slams off to the side. We're gonna go ahead and go on initiative. I don't know why it didn't roll for you. If you want to go ahead and make sure it didn't. Okay.
There we go.
Make sure you target your token though. So click your token.
And then is it Chet or Nish?
It's the yeah, there you go.
Oh, even better.
She rolled better. So
Whoa.
alright, so it is your go again. It looks up with dead eyes, looking, searching for where this noise came from. Still unaware of where you are.
Okay. I will go ahead and try the short bow again, since it still hasn't, and maybe I will get a better shot. Come on.
Ooh.
Right to the ribcage.
Well, it doesn't know where you
Nope.
are, so you technically have advantage. So the 12 does hit. If you click where it says short bow, it will go ahead and roll the damage for you. And I'll fix it to where it will automatically do that going forward. For a solid 8. Let me fix your sheet.
Now, do I hear this going on?
I was about to have you roll.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine. It's alright, man. You know, backseat DM, that's cool. No. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I just didn't know, like, I know on the map, but I didn't know if I was far enough away.
It will be a kind of a hard perception, but you never know. That will do it. You definitely hear the sound of you heard the telltale sound of the arrow being fired and it like hitting rock, and then like a second or two later you hear another one, like, but you don't hear it hit rock this time. You don't hear an impact. You just heard the bowstring popping. Go ahead and roll me a niche, because I'm sure you're gonna go and check that out. So you just make sure your token is highlighted.
It could be Alex, and fuck that guy.
You wanted to hurt it if it was Alex.
Alright.
Excellent roll, sir. Are you going to do any movement, Jennifer?
Oh, me?
Me?
Yeah, because
No,
it's still
yeah,
technically your turn. You
Oh, no,
fired,
not right now.
You shot. Okay. So go ahead and click done for me.
10-4. Cool.
The owlbear zombie roars, or screeches rather. And it comes charging towards you. But it had to dash to get there. So it doesn't attack you or anything.
Cool.
Jam, you definitely hear the screeching howl of whatever's of some kind of creature coming from south of you.
Alright, I'm gonna dash, and then that'll end my turn there.
Navara.
Okay. I will take my... I'm not going to try the sword, because there's no way I'm going to be able to pronounce that.
Scimitar?
Is it a scimitar? Because I would have said scimitar and I would have looked stupid.
And you could have just not told us that.
Right.
Well, now everyone knows.
Totes.
But okay, you dropping the bow, you deftly pull out your scimitar, slash the thing across the skeletal chest. Doing anything else?
I mean, I could try to run away, but like I just feel like that's a pointless move. So, no. I mean,
And attack of opportunity.
yeah.
So true.
I feel like I'm just in battle, so it's straight.
Alright. It's going to scratch at you. Jesus. Hitting you for 14.
He's a nasty boy.
And then it does something weird. It stops and it kind of sniffs the air. And its attention looks divided now. But that will end its turn. Jim Gotten.
Alright, so do I see him yet? I believe I have a line of sight on
Yeah,
it.
you should be able to see him.
Okay. Alright.
There's essentially any part of your token that intersects with it.
Alright. I can't do that because she's in.
And I'll give you the same thing. Some token actions if you want to.
Okay, I'm just.
Oh yeah, no, take your time. I know.
No,
but-
something. I'm just trying. I got cutting words on, but I don't think that this thing can be charmed. So, since it's dead, technically, so I have to just run up to it. But I'm not gonna be able to
Surprisingly,
make it.
most undead are immune to charm.
Yeah.
Most, not all.
Yeah. So that'd be kind of pointless. Don't have anything super long distance and spells, or super hurtful in spells. That's gonna bother this. So I will. Did I see her get scratched?
You, yeah, because you had
Can I see
stopped
that she's
where you
hurt?
were. You definitely saw her get hit because you heard her cry out. Well, Cure, that's a touch spell, so.
Oh, that is
You
a
have-
touch spell. Crap, I forgot about it. I thought I had healing word. That's what I meant. All right, well, I'm just gonna use 30 feet of movement and.
You could technically get to it if you wanted to get in range of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try a vicious mockery, sit there and see if it does anything to it,
Alright.
just to try to at least gain its attention over to me.
It fails.
Ooh, 3 psychic damage.
Alright.
And that'll be it.
Remember, does that spell do anything else? Doesn't it do like disadvantage or some shit?
Vicious
Or
Mockery.
am I thinking of something else?
I think you may be thinking of something else. Let me double check on that.
Back to you, Navarra.
I'm gonna hit it again with my scimitar.
Yeah, they have disadvantage on their next attack.
Yeah, next roll. Yeah.
Thought I knew what I was doing. You slash out, but it grabbed its head for a moment and rocked away right as your blade nearly missed hitting it. So that unfortunately would be a miss. You do see this figure behind you and did some hand gestures, and that's when the thing grabbed its head. So you figured whoever he is trying to help you.
Okay. Move. I think I will try to get a little bit of distance while he's still a little discombobulated.
Alright. Do you remember how to move?
I think I remember how to move.
Can left click and hold, and then right click, and you'll get a little measuring tool. There you go.
There
Alright.
we go.
It will slash out at you. Even with disadvantage. So you see, because you got right there.
Okay, that's, yeah.
You see it slash at her. She went to dash away, and it slashed her, and she just kind of crumples to the ground.
Jesus Christ.
And then on its turn,
Welcome to the game, by the way.
Right.
and then his turn starts, and he will charge you.
Alright.
And he will claw at you for 20 damage.
Me? Shit.
So y'all should probably start thinking up your next characters.
Just have like
Yeah.
3 ready to go.
We're coming as a rogue.
Basically.
It was just a hard fight. He's just
Yeah.
rolling really fucking good.
Yeah.
Is that Thunderwave?
No, it's Shatter, so it's 3D. I believe it was 3D thunder damage or 3d6.
Oh, Shatter. I see the name of it right here. So, Con 13. It fails.
Good.
Boyo is a strong.
So it's 3d8 that roll. God, something that'll work.
It technically rolled the damage, but I'll give you the extra 3 points because this thing's whooping
my bad.
y'all's ass. You might have wanted to heal yourself.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm trying to sit there and cause damage to this thing. Me burning my spells out, healing myself to not do any damage to this, doing any good.
I hear you.
I at least cause some damage to it. But shit. So.
This actually works though. So even if he drops you, don't worry. But
Yeah, it's fine. It
doing
is.
anything
I don't
else?
think I would have totaled that and then just waited to see. Their
I mean,
reaction.
I mean,
Well, they might
the
get
end,
mad
at the
and
end of
leave. You know, like, fuck it, I'm out.
I'm a druid
dead.
this time. It's not
Oh, yeah.
like I'm
I-
my first character.
I'd be driving down to your place right now.
All right, so go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
Oh, it's gonna bite at you. Oh, but he misses.
God.
Just
Oh,
barely.
Good job.
All right.
Alright. Technically, you're unconscious, but you need to make a death save for me. Do you know how to do that?
No.
I try to.
Never had to do it.
Alright, so on your
That's a
sheet.
flex.
That's flex. On your sheet, if you open it up under your hit points on
Death save.
Yeah, just click right here where it says
Okay.
death save. Ooh, failed.
Ooh.
Failed.
Alright,
Ooh,
so
no.
end your turn. And then it's going to charge at you.
Yeah, I figured as much. I'm just hoping I can survive.
Oh, good night.
Yep.
Oh boyos.
GG guys, GG. Fun game.
This is a fun game. Alright, I'm out. Fuck you.
Great to be back.
All right, guys. Well, I'm glad I got to play. Yeah,
This
one
is
last
the
time.
what happened to Jam, you know, monologue, pre-log. As you start to fall back unconscious from the scratch, though, you do see an arrow hit him in the shoulder before it fades to black for you. But
Good. Another meal for it to have.
we'll come back to you guys later.
Cool.
You guys had just finished the fish people, and you went back to the broken compass, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Correct. Well, no, we got our magic items.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
you
can
were
do
outside the shop, or y'all were buying shit at the shop. So let me move you there. So meanwhile, back in the shop. You guys already finished your purchases, is that correct?
Yes. I know I did.
Everybody add what they wanted to their sheet yet?
Yeah.
If you haven't, go ahead and do that.
Wait, I didn't add the helmet.
So, Lenny and Arabellis is like, you know, been chatting it up and everything, and they're like, you know, well, we're gonna go get some food, lunch. Did you guys want to come along, or are you gonna stay here for now?
Said it again now? I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. We're gonna go get food. Did you want to come with us?
Who's saying that? So I can smack them?
Lenny.
Nah, we ain't getting no game.
No, I'm good.
Alright, so Lenny and Arabellis leave, but you guys still had shopping to do.
Now that losers are here. Look, I've got this mace of warning.
Oh, Renee kind of perks up. Yes? What about it? Would you like to
Wonder-
sell it?
I may be interested in doing just that. If the price is right.
Well, let's take a look at it, big boy.
I whip it out.
Alright, you should pull out the Mace of Warning. And you find that shit. I know that thing is like ridiculously expensive.
Overpriced.
Well, it's because it's game breaking, so.
Dude, that thing is nasty. It does such shit damage. I don't want to use a mace.
I'm saying, doesn't it just give you initiative or something?
You
No.
can't be surprised.
Well, yeah, can't be surprised. It literally wakes you up at night if you're sleeping. Like, it is stupid OP. But when I roll magic items, I tend to keep them, what I roll, because I don't, that's fate, the way chance works, She looks it over, she's like, this is very nice. Roll a d6 for me.
Me?
Yeah. I'll give you 50,000 gold for it.
Jesus.
What is it retail for?
60. Well, according to sane magical pricing.
Seems fair. Especially considering my haggle skills are super shitty. I don't think we have a face to haggle.
What are you talking about, man? This guy. Look at that
I rolled
smile,
that nat
man.
20.
But,
Who left?
What do you mean who left?
Never mind.
Oh, Mike.
Restart in Discord.
So I had a nat 20 the last time.
Yes. Sorry, for some reason I couldn't hear anybody say anything for a while.
No, you're good. Yeah, what do you think, guys?
Yep, do it. We split it 5 ways. I like it.
5 ways.
2
Oh.
ways. My bad.
Oh, I only see 3 people in here at best.
I'd say save it and buy
Technically,
some
this was a gift from the
Esmeralda.
Fairy Queen.
yeah. So
Which is also a reward for not murder hoboing everything that you encounter.
We should throw it right at her face when she's not looking.
right in her goddamn face. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and pull the trigger on that.
How would you like that?
Well, I'm
Gold, platinum, gems.
Peruse your wares.
Alright.
I need a good magic weapon.
Well,
So,
Wasn't there like a life stealing?
she can only
Well,
do
it's
up
evil.
to
I thought that was
uncommon.
Or, yeah,
But, she might have some choice items. For 50,000 gold, she might part into her own personal, items. Not that she's not that she's a big sword user or anything, but what exactly did you have in mind?
I'd have to look.
Doing all this and you ain't even look, man? Fuck's wrong with you?
Where's that freaking PDF?
Take a second real quick.
recap or bless you what happened.
She encountered a owlbear skeleton and was felled by the owlbear. Granted, that thing would have probably fucked all y'all with the way I was rolling.
Got gauntlets of ogre power.
I probably should have at least attempted to cure my wounds, but I feel like it would have been perhaps a waste with the way you were rolling.
Well, she's not dead. She just went unconscious, but it
Let's hope the rolls are good.
literally dropped both of them and then fade to black, but so we're not really sure what happened to her yet.
Hey, I did some damage to that thing.
Definitely not the first time I've died. It happens.
I'm surprised you didn't bardic inspiration her with your bonus action after you did the vicious mockery, because you could have did that as a bonus action. You could have did both of those in the same turn.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking at that point in time. It's been a minute since I played this character.
It's all good. It's a
I
learning.
can't hear you, Rich.
God damn it, Rich. Did you see what you wanted, Jay?
Go to the bathroom one time.
The only weapon is really +1.
What kind of weapon do you use, Jay?
Anything.
So I was saying earlier, if she got it in her private stock, and we got 50K. I was gonna ask Jay, you want that dwarven throw?
That's exactly what I have pulled up. But that shit's like 18,000 gold. And it's very rare. So I doubt she has it.
There's
Oh.
no harm in asking.
I will hire low.
High.
She has one. Now, good sir, you have excellent taste. But that is a very, very rare item. So I'm willing to part with it, even though it belonged to a dear friend of mine. But I can only let you have it for 25,000 gold.
That's steep. Mm.
This is when you need a bard to bargain down that price for you.
Right. Oh, man.
Nope.
Hmm. See, my problem is, ma'am, I have to split that money. So, like, I don't think that I could. That's half the money that we just made.
Keep my part.
Would you be willing to part for it for 20?
Give me a persuasion check. Sorry.
She's gonna say no.
It was a dear friend's weapon. He fell in combat, but
Was he one of mine?
Same.
yes, he was a dwarf.
Well, speaking as a dwarf, I can assure you, ma'am,
Same.
that he would not want his weapon to just be sitting behind the counter somewhere. He'd like it to be out in the field, crushing the skull of enemy alike.
Well, I say he died, but no one really knows. They just
What?
found the weapon.
Where was this? What was this man's name?
His name, he came from a strange, faraway land. His name was Morak. Morak Kilkade.
You motherfucker. I'll take it.
Wow. Wow.
She'll retrieve it for you and give you the weapon.
Alright. I'll get the rest to y'all. I'll pay y'all back the difference in the split.
I used to have one of those and a belt of giant. Oh, it's fucking amazing.
My friend, you don't have to worry about paying me back on that. That is a beautiful piece, and I know you will put it to better use than I.
Yeah, next round's on you.
Morag. You dick.
You like that?
I knew you were gonna do that. I guess you said that shit.
Has some dwarven runes carved into it. But it's a dwarven rune you've never seen before. There's 2 moons on it. It's beautiful. The middle of it, like the sharp ends of it, is like it looks almost silver, like platinum, but then in the middle it's like gold, and it's quite exquisite.
Quite beautiful.
May it serve you well. Will there be anything else?
Well, I think we're set.
Did you mean to go outside, Andrew?
Nah, I didn't. It's got the right control as my push to talk. And I just hit the arrow by mistake.
No worries. Alright. So you guys leave. Where would you like to head? Back to the Broken Compass?
Sure. I don't know how we're going to get these guys.
You let the DM worry about that.
Yeah. Alright, back to the Broken Compass.
I'm following Tor.
You guys get inside, and Grok waves, good morning. And as you guys start to chit chat, you hear a commotion in the street, and you look out, and you see some guards, and they're carrying, looks like 2 people on stretchers, headed back towards the garrison. Alright, that's fine. But they're headed towards the, back towards the garrison. take a look. How much did you have left?
About 25,000.
Oh my god.
What?
50% chance of growing a beard. uh,
It's fine if she doesn't.
high or low?
High. Always high.
Sorry, man.
Wah, wah. Sorry.
Should have gone low.
Alright. Build a giant storm giant. Go.
Storm giant. No,
Yes,
come on.
A man can dream.
She does have these really cool red ruby lens glasses when she got retrieved that axe
Yeah?
that you saw
How
on
much?
on the table. You ask about it?
Yeah. I like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. That you'd have to pull some more money together for that. Those would run you 50 by themselves.
Oh yeah? Quite exquisite.
They
Thought
belong.
I totally bought them and gave it.
They used to belong to a powerful wizard. He was actually friends with Morak, well, in the loosest sense of the word.
Yeah.
The
Like
last,
he Morak tolerated.
yes, well, as dwarves do with humans, but they were the last two of what was it that they called themselves? The last two of the Dragonlance. They always rambled about Kryn and this world that they had came from and how they had.
It's the little halfling fellow with him.
No halflings. But same thing though, yeah. Jason basically played a Flint, the equivalent of Flint, and then I was Raceland. So, just throwbacks to our old characters. But he had these artifact ruby red glasses that he had picked up from the game, because we played that game for like 2 years. But they were nasty as shit, like gems of Trucian. But anywho,
That's why I straight gave that shit to Simon.
just
Wait, where are we at
arbitrarily,
right now?
you're at the Broken Compass.
It's weird because that's not what I'm seeing.
What are you
Still
seeing?
back at this shop.
Yeah, it's still at the shop.
Oh, I'd never moved you. I just switched. Let's call it. Sorry. Alright. But you're standing there, you're talking with Grok, and you see out the window. First you hear it like boots. And you look out and you actually see them carrying on 2 stretchers a female elf and another elf, a male elf. And
Let me help you.
as you draw near, they're like, "Stand back, citizen," and you see right away that it's Jam.
Just gonna cast without even thinking about it. I'll just drop a healing
These
word
are
on.
town guards.
Yeah.
Had enough of this fucking town.
Drop a healing word on.
On
And
Jam.
healing word on her. Yeah.
Alright.
Damn.
99. Let me kind of set the scene. you two regain consciousness in a completely different location than where you were when you lost consciousness. You've never been here, Navarra. You've seen it in the distance, though. It's a town of Austinwold. But you've never really fancied towns. You've been more akin to staying by yourself and, animals as your only companion, barring the few druids that you knew. Jam, you find yourself laying on a stretcher in a familiar setting, and as you kind of groggily raise your head and look around, you actually see some of your friends standing in front of the broken compass.
I roll off the stretcher and I sit there and say, thanks for the ride, fellas. I'm taking from here, though.
Totally don't remember taking this kind of herbals.
I'm tripping balls,
Did the guard just try to move in front of me?
No, you're on a stretcher, so when you go, you roll off, but you're manacled, so your hands are chained together. But you could roll
that's
off
not
of
cool.
it. You're also manacled, Navarra. They don't. You what?
They don't what?
Oh, sorry. I was going to say they don't really know who you are, but you were found with a, wanted felon, so they're bringing you in for at least for questioning. Not that you know that, you just find yourself handcuffed. Whoa, stay there. You're a wanted criminal.
Hey, wanted for what?
I didn't even
Attempted
do
murder.
anything, yo.
Oh, this
Attempted murder?
one here will say, ma'am, we don't really know who you are, but you were with him. We found you with him, so for the moment you're being detained until Regis clears you.
Just the four of them. There's no other people.
I mean, there's people out here in the streets, but as far as guards, these are the only ones that are out here on the street.
I'll sit there and say, look, she had nothing to do with it. She got attacked and I tried to help her, and we both got taken down. She has nothing to do with it. Let her go, take me in.
What a hero.
Well,
Chivalry is not dead.
you can tell Regis that. I'm sure he'll let them go, but unfortunately you're coming with us. They don't seem like the guys that you met in the forest. Like, they're not wearing, not that you know this, Jam, but like Torn, they're not wearing the black guard outfits like those ones in the woods. They're just wearing regular guard outfits, town guard.
I look up, I see Torin and Ander.
Yeah, you see them over there standing looking at you.
I yell to him, Torin, Ander, and I don't know where.
I was gonna ask the guy here for a piece of
oh,
wire.
fuck it.
What you all
I'm gonna ask him
do
for
with
some wire.
this dude?
For wire?
Yeah, just a little piece of wire.
Dig around and hand you a spool of wire.
Alright, be right back.
Hey, Deacon.
Yeah, glad to see you back.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening.
Guards, can I shake my companion's hand?
No, sir. They're currently being detained, sir. And I have to ask
Shake
you,
his hand so you can watch me interview.
Sir,
Slip him some.
Don't tase me, bro.
he's gonna kind of attempt to shove you back.
I'm a cleric. I'm just seeing if they're okay.
Sir, I understand you're a cleric, but you can't be. Give me either athletics or acrobatics.
Shit.
He pushes you back before you can touch him. He's like, looks down to you, Jim. He's like, can you walk or do you need to get back on the stretcher?
He said
He says that to me.
Yeah, because you rolled off the stretcher.
I sit there and say I need to get back up on the stretcher.
Alright. No, one in
pick me
front.
up, you strong man.
Alright, they lower the stretcher so you can roll back onto it and they pick it up. If you want to see your friend, just come to the garrison. You know, give us like maybe an hour to get them put up, and then if you can speak with Regus. Well, actually, this one's like Regus isn't there today. They'll have to speak with Virgil.
How about you just let our friend go before you get hurt?
Whoa, sir, are you threatening town guard?
There's a lot of people here.
You bet your ass I am.
He doesn't quite know what he's saying. He had a little bit too much drink today.
And I said get!
Oh God.
Crap.
What the fuck are you doing, Andrew?
I was trying to say, hey, he's been hitting it a little hard today.
Oh, God.
I'm bucking
He doesn't
up
know what he's saying.
He's standing behind me all seductively dancing.
One second.
I use prestidigitation to create a like a big like rain of sparks, like just like come out of nowhere right in front of the guards. Hopefully to distract them, to have them let me go for just a minute.
It's a harmless little... They're not going to drop you, but let me see something real quick. This one like looks back and he's like, "Sir, we don't want to fight. We're protecting the peace.
Release them.
This man's
Hush!
He like, you can visually see him start sweating. Let's see how these other guys fare. This other guy's like, "Hey, take your dwarf ass back over to the bar."
Which one did that?
This one right here.
Sweet.
I whisper to the one next to me. I'm like, "Can you take me by your mom's house? I need to get a quick blowy."
Which one?
The one that's all scared and everything. That one.
He just looks at you confused. Like, what?
Nothing. You're just as dumb as your brother.
Take the newly acquired thrower.
Hang on, let us... If we're gonna...
It's like,
Look
Go
at
don't
the
do that. Don't do
my-
that.
Last chance,
No.
kid.
Can I turn into a cat?
Actually, it's a pretty good point.
Like,
Are
Is
you
it
doing
medical
it?
psychic?
Like, you see Torn pose.
everyone's squaring up.
You see Torn's, like, reaching for his weapon. Are you doing anything?
I'm going to say, hey, we don't want to make any trouble right now, and wink, 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 nudge him surreptitiously.
Alright, so you kind of stepped up to him. And you're like, "Hey."
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get in between them. Actually,
Alright. So, like, right here?
Yeah, right there. And
Alright.
it's like, hey, we don't want to do this just now. These guys are just trying to do their job.
I think the time for talking's over. You serve a corrupt, evil man. You either follow the side of good, or you could die with him.
Oh,
Okay, all right. Well, this is so. Hey, and as he's talking, I look over to the one that I'm like, so you know, last time I met him, he had a really big axe hammer, but he killed a lot of things. I just want to let you know that.
Well, right
he
now
really likes blood.
it's Ander, so he moves up, tells you to stop. Are you doing any actions, or is that it?
I mean, I'm gonna keep my hands on the sword just in case things go south. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. Hey, we don't want to do this yet. There's a time and a place, and now is not the time nor the place.
Alright.
Let's fight smart about this, and right now is not the time to start this.
Torn, you're essentially your son that you've raised since he was a young teen is pleading with you not to do this, but as you place your hand on the pommel of that axe, you just feel rage growing in you. What are you doing?
Are they releasing him?
Well, we're in an initial order now, so like they
I'll
haven't
wait
actually
until
acted.
it gets to them.
Alright.
I'll-
Jam, what are you doing? So I'm still talking to the other guard, like, yeah, so like I told you, that guy with the beard, the dwarf, you know. Yeah, I mean I saw him drink saw him cut in half and then like drinking his blood, dude. So I'm just letting you know.
Sir,
that, this may not be.
You're delirious. Just trying to relax. You're talking nonsense here. Drinking blood. What's he, a vampire?
Are you really willing to find out? Yeah, this fucking vicious mockery thing's sucking.
y'all got the herbals too.
Which one are you doing it on?
The same guy.
So this guy?
Yeah, that guy. There we go.
Ah! Drops you and your legs slam on the ground. He grabs his head.
At least it wasn't your head.
Oh my god, man. Oh. I look at the other guard, I'm like, hey, can you like put in like a weight training regimen or something in for these guys? Good lord. Oh. My mother can carry more weight. Shit.
Sick burn.
Are you doing sick burn?
That's about all I can do. I mean, all he did was drop my legs. That does no good for me.
This guy's like kind of sets his end down and he steps. Are you all right, Franklin?
Franklin.
And he looked legitimately concerned for his friend. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but like we're just doing our job. Like we have to take them back to the garrison. That's how I provide food for my family. I understand that you guys have some grievances with Regis. Most people don't like Regis, and he kind of looks back at the other guards. You kind of avert your gaze, like not in like a you shouldn't be saying this, but more in like you're right, but they're not gonna say anything kind of way. But it's
So you serve a corrupt master. now's your chance to end that.
Can we just all pretend this didn't happen?
The hunter's
You
already
didn't see anybody.
The hunter already reported back that we captured them. We can't just let them go.
Say they woke up, beat you up. They threatened you.
A bunch of wood elves? But they're freaks.
First off, I resent that remark, sir.
I'm a druid. I'm a druid. I'm a druid.
I am not wood elf, I'll have you know.
What kind of elf are you? High elf?
You need to shut up. You don't need to worry about what kind of elf I am.
Listen to what the wood elf's telling you.
You got the pointy ears, though.
You got the fat nose like a human, so shut up.
No.
Single tear down his right cheek.
I bet your wife
Ouch.
was with me for a Klondike bar.
Tell
Navara.
them you were waylaid and you had to.
You poked my heart.
Navara, you said you wanted to turn into a cat?
Yes.
Alright, one sec.
Girly is turning into a cat. Y'all don't know how happy that made me that I can do that.
Roadkill. Did I die out again?
No.
I died out again.
Alright, so you bonus action shift into a cat.
Magically shackled still.
I better
That-
not be.
The shackles go with you, but while you're in cat form, you're unimpeded, but you are still shackled. You know that your gear goes with you, including any shackles. But while
But
you're in
am
the
I still attached?
you are, but it's somewhere else. Like it's a part of you now.
So I am attached to the... What is it? It's not
No.
a gurney.
No, you're not shackled to the gurney at all. Your hands are just
Oh, my
manacled.
hands are just...
Like think
Gotcha.
handcuffs.
Okay.
But you can run it as a cat.
Morphed with you.
Yeah, 10-4 I'm running.
Alright, so you just book off.
As a cat, yeah, as a cat, like, how far am I able to run, or does that matter?
So if you so you should see your cat token on there now. And if you double click on it, or shift double click, it will open your sheet. And if you click on character sheet, you now have the stats of a cat, minus your mental attributes are still your druid attributes. So a cat has a speed of 40, a climb of 30. So you can bolt off. I mean, no one was. It's a bonus action because you're a moon druid. So
Okay.
you basically shift. Were you just gonna? Are you gonna run?
Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm just trying to run. I'm not good at things.
Oh, gotcha.
How did you...
You
Yeah, how did...
just left click and hold the. I don't remember what your initiative was, so we're just gonna say 8 because you were 7 is right now. So you just left click and hold, and then drag wherever, and then right click as you start to move, and you can move 40.
How far am I able to?
40, or technically
40?
80 if you double move.
Okay.
obviously you can run off map if you want. It's just the map
Cool.
stops right here. You're on the edge of the map, or you can run down if you want. Oh, did I drag you down there?
No, I'm fucking up.
No, I was talking to Jason.
No, I'm just
Crap.
fucking with that thing.
You don't
Oh.
have to do that. You can just
Ruler thing.
count it.
That was a mistake. I did not mean to go all the way down there. I'm like,
You can just drag your token too.
well, that's what I was doing, and like, I did something, and it just moved it somewhere else.
So you had lag and it caught up with you finally.
You can play around with the movement when we're not doing anything if you want. It doesn't matter. Just try and remember where you were. But yeah, you can easily move here if you want. So they're all intently looking at the dwarf and the guard speaking, so you just kind of...
So they didn't even
notice.
notice that I just disappeared.
I mean,
And
they
now
probably
they-
saw a cat, but
Yeah.
they haven't looked down to see. I mean, granted, the one guy was still holding, the side, but he kind of set you down as well, so no one was holding the stretcher. You were just kind of
Okay.
on the ground, so they didn't
So
even...
now I'm just kind of sitting here and watching everything else go down to see how it's going to pan out.
You see
So.
a cat deacon run up.
She's going full kitty cat.
Meow.
But this guy is like, he's holding his head, kind of shaking off the vicious mockery. He's like, we need to go, Marcus. I'm sorry, dwarf. I mean, I know he's your friend, but just come and plead your case with Regis.
You know what happens to people that are sent there. You know they don't come out. You're taking that man to die. And for what?
Give
Who
me
gets- Who makes you the executioner? If that's the case, I should just kill all four of you.
give me a persuasion check with advantage. I'm no executioner. I've never killed anybody.
Doing nothing while evil, continues to thrive is the same as killing.
We don't.
You might as well put an arrow in him right now. Get it over with.
We don't do any of that. That's his elite guard that handles
You're
moving
just-
them.
Let me guess. Just doing your job.
Yeah.
You don't see the wrong in that. Evil prevails when good men do nothing. Last chance. Let my friend go, or I'll go to your homes and apologize to your family myself.
He kind of moves up to you, like hand on his weapon, and he's like,
I look at this bitch like, I wish you fucking would.
hang on, let me finish. Hey, he's gripping his weapon, and he looks at you, and he's like, just punch me. Make it
Alright,
look
I'll
real.
punch him. I'll fucking bash him in the face with my shield.
Alright, just roll. Make sure you don't roll a 1.
That's just gonna happen.
Watch him roll a 1.
He's not resisting it, so he takes it in the face like a champ. He kind of crumples to the ground. Big welt forming on the side of his cheek. And Marcus is like, are you okay, Francis? Or Franklin? Not Francis. He's like, yeah. He's like, just get some let them give you some licks, and we'll say we got jumped. And they set you down, Jam. No, they're like, where'd the woman go? As they like go to unshackle you, Jam.
We know. Don't worry.
What woman?
The
After
wood
they,
elf.
After I rubbed.
What wood elf?
The one that was on the stretcher with the manacle.
Whoa, there's a second stretcher there.
Is he high?
I don't think I don't think I was that big to carry to be on 2 stretchers, but okay.
Where's Chris Angel? Come out here, Chris.
I give them all good berries and tell them to take them when they get back. And
They take the berries. We're gonna have to report it. But
I'm gonna go
we understand.
over here.
You're good men. Thank you for this.
It was bandits. Just remember, it was bandits.
Bunch of darkies, dark elves.
What?
We all owe you one.
what?
I'm gonna give them platinum piece each.
Oh wow, thank you, mister. Just, just get him out of office. Virgil would make a much better, person.
One way or another, he'll be coming out of office.
As I'm rubbing my wrist, I sit there and say, "No worries about that. He's gonna go out of office."
I'm sorry, say again?
Who, me?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said as I'm rubbing my wrist where I sit there and say, "Don't worry, he's gonna come out of the office."
Don't take their
Do we hear him say in pieces?
We come in peace, shoot and kill.
Tor and Deacon Andrew.
Names.
Yo.
What?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all won.
So how'd you get captured? What happened?
So you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
So I don't know how much you know about like me getting captured the first time and planning on torturing me, but the Grey Brothers helped me escape and all stuff. So that was fun. Then I'm walking by and I'm walking in the canyons, and there's that wood elf chick was 5'8", that looked like a skeleton. I tried to jump in and help her, and got my ass beat.
That thing raw fucked so hard.
And, like I did some damage to it, but I don't think I killed it. I remember there was an arrow that was being shot, and then it clawed me. I got knocked out, and then I remembered I got captured, and that's when y'all luckily saw me and us and us. So I'm going to what's been going on with y'all? Y'all know, so I'm glad that y'all know that Regis is evil as fuck. So
Yeah, we need to head back the way.
Oh, yeah. He's death totes evils.
yeah, I need to rest up though.
Yep,
Like I'm hurt.
You don't say.
Deception.
Fade to resting.
Jennifer, change your name in a roll 20 for me to your character's name real quick. Click on the little cogwheel at the top right.
Alright.
And then right there you should see display name. And then just put it as your character's first name. Not that you have, or if you just want to do Ara.
Now, Wes, I have a question. I know you said that they found out that I was a Harper. How much did they find about in that case?
You're not really sure how they found out that you were a Harper. The only thing that you can really think of was the that gave you away was your sending stone that you had. That they somehow traced.
Does the group know I'm a Harper?
Well, Torn and who was the one who went with you, Jack? Was that Lenny? You
Sean,
and Lenny?
yeah.
Yeah. They had went to, because Lenny was all like, no, I'm gonna go get my friend.
Right.
And when they ended up going there, they ended up finding out that they were like, they spoke with the guards outside, and the guards was the ones that told them that you were a Harper, according to Regis, and that you were sent there to try and basically kill him. And part of it was because you were a Harper. Now, when you were arrested, what had happened was you were in the town market trying to meet your Harper contact. And
Right.
when you got there, your Harper contact was dead in the market square, like in his little, because he basically ran a shop. And
Right.
that's where the murder, because it was attempted murder and sedition, and then that's where they had arrested you there. So someone killed your Harper contact, so they might have found out from him that you were a Harper.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
move y'all up to the dorm and just say y'all are up here.
So I
Did you follow him up there, Jennifer?
Yeah, I'm more interested because these people just kind of took me out of my area and brought
Are
me
you
into
staying
town.
as a
So,
cat though?
no, I'll change back. I was enjoying being a cat.
Alright. Cat kind of follows you up to the room and kind of morphs into this woman.
that's a neat trick you got there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Torin.
Y'all were
Another
used to
druid.
traveling with, yeah, exactly. Another druid.
Right.
This is where Jen was watching the video religiously and started speaking. like Brian, I would just fucking die on the spot.
Oh, that would have been cool. I didn't think about that. Okay.
No.
So
Just druid.
Forest.
What's up?
What's up?
so
What's up?
What's up?
What up, dog?
What the heck? There's an elf up here.
Yep.
yeah, there's a couple of them. Anyway, hey, so I think me and you need to talk real quick.
Me and who?
No, me and Torin.
Alright.
Hell.
Hold on, I'll tell all you guys in just a second. I just need to talk quick.
No heals. 2 days.
That's fine. I got a cure wound. We'll be all right.
No soup for you.
I sit there and ask him to come out into like the little. Hey, so how much do you know about me?
Look, man, don't flatter yourself. I don't swing that way.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm not worried about that. I don't like beards anyway. But no, in all seriousness,
What? I don't know. Like what? What do you want to know if I know?
so the last thing that I just want to know exactly what happened because the last thing that I remember is being told that I was being charged for attempted murder and being thrown in that cell with the Gray brothers. And I
That's
just want to
pretty
know.
much what they told us.
They
You
didn't say.
wanted for attempted murder or some shit. I don't know. That was for Lenny talking. I was just muscle in case they attack.
Okay.
You should each have an extra 166 XP for not being murder hobos.
That's fine. Alright, I just wanted to.
Check and see
What
if
happened
it
to Lynn?
automatically added it.
2138.
22,
Negative. I added it myself, but it didn't automatically do it. Okay, just trying to get a hold, just trying to get a grip on. It's been a rough couple of days. Trying to make sure that they're not out there trying to spread rumors about me. All right. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go rest up.
Alright, yeah, no problem, man.
All right. Loop. Loop.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for trying to help me earlier.
Yeah. Well, I figured with it being a skeleton, it'd be a little bit easier to take down.
Yeah, that thing's pretty gnarly. It took out 2 of my friends earlier. And that's what it was gnawing on when I walked up to it.
I do have a question for you, though. What is a wood elf doing out in the canyon?
Trying to kill that thing, actually.
Oh, you did a good job.
Trying
Yeah.
to stereotype, man?
Stereotype?
Well, there's no
Saying elves
woods
can't
in
be
the canyon.
the canyon?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Maybe you're a canyon
You're
elf.
a long. You're a canyon elf. No, I mean, like I said, you fought well. Just fortunately, neither one of us fought well enough.
Yeah, that thing was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with those little claw attacks, but I mean, man, those were some sharp claws.
Hell, I was being nice. That thing actually gets 2 attacks a turn.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, we would have died a lot faster.
All right. We might. But hey, it's we're alive right now, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, no offense, guys, but it's been a long day. Well, how about I catch up with all y'all in the morning, and we formulate a plan on how to kill Regis. I don't care about capture. I don't want to bring them to justice. I want to kill them.
think we should take watches?
We can. I'll take first watch.
Alright.
That's fine. Y'all go ahead and get some rest. I'll take first watch.
I'll grab second.
Were you just complaining about being tired?
Yeah, but I'll just heal myself a little bit, and we'll just go with that.
Well, I feel like there's someone in the other room that just died.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
mean,
It's like you got like a 6.
Trying to
But no.
wise.
did it sound like they were alone?
It was autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Only
Jeez, that's
50.
crazy.
So it's adding.
BTK strikes again.
Loud.
Jesus Christ, just got it. So Deacon, I see you've gotten pretty good with healing spells. That's always good to have.
What? That was bad?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if it feels like they got more powerful.
Oh yeah. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Not good. Yeah, glad to hear. I got a couple of new tricks up my sleeve as well, so.
Gross.
Alright, awesome.
So who's
I'm going to that.
standing watch first?
I am.
So you're gonna take first watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take first watch so that way I can go ahead and get it out of the way and get some sleep on the second watch. The second and third watch.
Alright, give me a sec.
No problem.
Yeah, real world first watch and last watch are the ones you want because you get to sleep straight.
Exactly.
Dibs on the last.
But the fact that he hasn't asked who wants second or third watch yet makes me taking first watch.
I think you just became my personal hero.
Oh, thanks, J-Dog. Appreciate that, buddy. You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir. So night descends on the broken compass. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Jam.
Alright.
Cute.
Nice roll, buddy.
Appreciate it. Hopefully it means something.
30 pissed off wood elves come in.
Hey, wake up the cat lady. Hey.
Whoa.
Talk to your people.
What's wrong? What's up?
No, we're talking the game in all seriousness. You're good.
I'm confused. Okay.
Nothing seems to happen. Your watch comes up and goes. Who had second?
I'm going last.
I'll take second.
Alright, I'll take third.
Alright, so I'll go wake up. So Andrew had second?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll wake you up on my hey. Hey.
Hey.
Ah.
Slap the shit out of him. Wow. No. I seriously, I just tap him on the shoulder. Hey, Andrew, it's your turn to take watch, man.
Okay.
Alright, not getting
Thumbs
that.
up.
Fall asleep instantly. Shiver from all the wounds.
Hey, you ain't feeling too hot.
No, definitely not.
Give me a perception, Andrew. Nice.
Damn.
How you like that, Mapples?
Guys are using all the good rolls.
Right, for perception checks.
Oh, makes up for the last time I would play it on here, the freaking failing every effing roll.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It's like, give me real dice once in a while.
Yeah, so you
It's
can
less-
blame your hands instead of technology.
No, it's less painful. My real dice roll nicer for me.
Also, I have superstition with my real dice. With this, I'm just like, oh, please roll good for me. Yeah, with my real dice, I'm like, if you don't roll good for me, I'm gonna throw you back in the bat.
Yeah, across the room, either way.
Throw the D4 into a wall.
Enter. Thank you. Punk ass motherfucker. You for a moment thought you heard some noise outside, but nothing happens. And you're
And take a peek outside the window.
look outside, you don't see anything out there.
So was it like outside, like distant outside, or close outside, like outside that door on the what is that, the west side of the building?
It was definitely outside.
Like big movement or little movement?
Sounded like maybe a
What?
bucket falling over. But other than that, that was the only real sound that you heard.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm going to.
gonna go out and check it out.
Yeah, let's go out the door and check her out.
Alright, I don't remember if I did dynamic. Yeah, I did do dynamic. Which, are you going downstairs or out the side door over there?
Sound was outside, right?
Yeah.
I'll go out the side door there, the outside door.
Alright. Hang on, let me actually turn on dynamic lighting. You light up a torch? Or,
No, dude, I'm wearing the freaking goggles of the night.
oh, that's right. Sure.
Why would I paint a target on myself? I may be foolish, but I'm not that foolish.
You sure? Alright, where are you going? You do, like, the broken compass, like, does, like, camp. Like, if you don't get a room inside, you can camp outside for cheaper. So there are, like, tents out there and people. No one's awake. It's, like, super late. Or not that late, because you're only on second watch, but it's probably, like, 11:30, midnight-ish.
So it would sound like
No, it's just the fire.
no, but I mean, when I heard the sound, was it like out I mean, all you said was outside. I'm trying to figure out, like, because you can localize still. Was it like this way?
Yeah, it was more
Was it
like
out
coming
over
from, like,
this
the
way?
barn. Like, over where the stables are, not barn.
Okay, I'm gonna go all sneaky. Actually, ooh, I just remembered I got something on my foots. I'm gonna fly up on top of the roof of the inn, stealthy like, and then stealthy like to look down at the side towards the barn.
Alright, give me a perception.
A lady say, "Oh my God, it's the Oswin Devil."
You move over to, like, this corner, but you're, like, on the roof. Can you see through that wall?
No, I can't.
What about now?
Yeah, I can see it
See
now.
down that? Okay. So down in this, by these wagons, you see something moving around.
What's it look like?
Yeah, one sec. It meant to do Shift Z and did Z, which rolls everything that you just did back, so it took it back off the token layer. It's this kind of crouched over figure. Kind of has these, like, spikes all over his body.
That doesn't look nice.
It does not look very friendly.
Is it just making its way through there, or is it just?
I'll give you
Has it noticed?
full on view of it. Assuming this thing copies over. It looks like it's kind of skulking would be the word. Like trying to be quiet, but just not doing a very good job at it. I'm just gonna put it in Discord. For people watching at home.
Spike troll.
Wow, that's sexy.
Right? It's just kind of like moving around down here. It looks like it had kicked up, like you see a bucket laying over on its side. And, like it's like looks like it's like sniffing up at in the air, like it's looking for something.
Give you some pussy, cause it's horny.
I see what you did there.
That's such a bad joke.
I've seen your Facebook feed, Rich. That's a good joke.
It would have been funnier if I was still a cat.
That's what she said.
It is what she said.
You know what?
That's literally what she said.
Dang.
He's gonna go get the cat.
I'm feeling. Disregard the sneak.
What was your stealth?
And then
You went stealth.
You killed this motherfucker already?
you had me roll perception. We didn't get your chance to roll stealth.
Go ahead and roll stealth while you're up there. I'll give it to you with advantage. Alright. You feel like it's looking around, but it hasn't locked in on you or anything. You feel like you're adequately hidden from its view.
Oh.
It's just kind of moving around, looking around the corner, sniffing. What are you doing, sir?
I want to stand with that Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you wanted to shoot it? Okay. Alright, you fire down and hit it. Let me check one thing real quick. Alright, slam into it for 17. And it looks up and it just lets out this guttural, like, and that would be throwing us into an ish. It roars out and it looks up at you and it reaches its hands back and this ball of fire appears and it launches it towards you. Like it throws the ball at you. Actually, let me take this off, GM. So the first one goes sailing right by you, and then he actually throws another ball at you, and it goes sailing right by you too, because you're kind of like hovering on the lip of the building.
Yeah, on that attack roll, it doesn't hit me anyways.
Oh yeah. And it like rushes like to where it's underneath you. And that sure goes, sir. Give me perceptions inside.
Yeah, that's right. There's your dice.
It's funny because when it first loaded, it was blank. I was like, the fuck kind of roll is that? And then the numbers popped in. I was like, that's fucking weird. Yeah, you all wake up, Torn and Jam, you're a little bit slower to react. But Deacon and Navarra, you guys are like insta, like pop, like what the fuck? But go ahead, enter. It is your go, sir.
I very noisily say, "Hey, there's a thorny looking devil down here."
Stop drinking.
Thorny. No, like for reals. It just threw balls of flame at me. It's throwing its flaming balls at me. And
Go ahead and roll a niche. You other guys, make sure you target your token. Or select your token, rather.
and you realize he only took like what was it, 9 damage before because it was I left the sneak on by accident and it was a spell.
You can still sneak attack with spells.
We're gonna play that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine with that. It's damage, yeah.
I mean, because there's nothing within 5 feet of me right now, I still get that
Well, you had
because of the.
you had advantage anyway from it not
Yeah.
knowing you were there, so I would definitely give that to you.
Okay. We can take another zap at him.
Alright. Fire down, but it kind of steps out of the way. Your blast impacts the ground, throwing some dirt up. Alright. Doing anything else? You moving or you staying up there? You still there? Oh, okay. Alright.
I can only do one or the other. And now
Alright. Torn, you wake up. You're battle hardened, so you're not surprised. I'm not going to give any of y'all surprise. Since it roared out, kind of waking you up anyway.
What's going on?
Oh no, he's saying something about some horny wanting to shoot back some fireball.
You basically awoke to the sound of something screaming like a guttural scream. And then,
I'll grab my shield and the hammer and start running out the.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll follow.
It's just deck.
Yeah.
What is it, boy?
there's this thing and it's covered with barbs. Looks like a walking cactus.
It will start
The
to...
fuck's a cactus?
the fuck's a cactus? It starts like you can hear the claws digging into the wood, and it climbs up on top. Well, it doesn't quite make it
Think
over.
about what you got in your pants.
Yep.
Think about what you got in your pants, but way bigger. And it has lots of stickers on the outside.
That it claws and puts its head over the railing, and that's all it can really do because it's climbing at half movement. So I guess he could double move, but he's just gonna stay that way. He's just kind of holding on, his long talon-like nails dug into the side of the railing. Deacon.
Hope they have insurance.
Alright, I'm gonna use my drift globe to see. Which do I need to turn? There we go. What the fuck is going on? Trying to get spells. Where are we at?
Yeah, sorry about it. Spiky dude, Anders fight.
You look around the corner and you see what I described, like this thing's head's just kind of poked up over the ledge looking at you.
Alright, let's do this. And then I'll be done.
Alright, jam.
Let me see here.
And I hope you like jamming too.
I will. What I'll do. Yeah, that's what it is. Because he's too far away. So use.
It successfully saves.
What? Oh.
They actually
Yeah,
have
just-
advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
Well,
Then
let me get
I
off
will-
that page then.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll toss a bardic inspiration to Ander and Torrent.
can you do more than one target? I've never played
Well,
a bard. Pretty sure you can.
I believe you can. I believe you can get that because I think I have up to. I think it's 4 or 3 that I have.
I'll look quick for you.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, but
Should be right there in your sheet to look at.
D6, yeah, gains 1 bardic. D6. Well, the spell itself is, but I'm trying to it levels. I'm trying to make sure I didn't.
it levels up, but it just levels up the die type. I think you can only.
It also levels up. It also levels up the die amount too. Like you
Yeah,
start out with
yeah,
a
that's what I
D6.
was
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, it's just one target. You can inspire others
yeah.
through steering words or music. To do so, you use a bonus action on your turn. Choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you. So each
So,
round you
so-
can do it, but up to your charisma modifier.
Alright, so it looks like Andrew's gonna go next.
Look at you metagaming.
Hey,
That's all good.
gotta do a little
Just
bit.
fucking with you.
Gotta do a little bit of it. So I'll sit there and I'll give it to Andrew next. I'll give it to Andrew.
Alright.
So he's got an extra D6.
Is that in your turn?
Yeah, I already moved too, so there you go.
Alright. Navara. Can't hear you.
Uh-oh, looks like she fell off chat.
Wow.
There she be.
Okay. For whatever reason, the sound cut off. So I was super confused.
It's your go, hun.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it with a short bow.
Alright. Not shooting like that.
Nope, not shooting like that.
Fire off
Shooting
like
like-
out into the street. Hit a kid running down the road.
I just woke up, fam. Like,
You moving or you staying put?
I am gonna move forward.
Gonna what?
What?
Are you moving or staying put?
Moving forward. Right towards the thing. But not too close.
Ander.
You know what? I'm gonna raise some finger oboom on.
Don't
Again.
forget he's resistant.
It's not resistant. That's for spells with saves. Because Eldritch Blast has an attack roll that he has to make. Thank God you had well, no, you don't have advantage. You just have a bardic inspiration. So I'm gonna assume
What
you're
a
gonna
wonderful
roll that.
waste of bardic inspiration.
I mean, you don't
wanna
have
use
to
it?
use it, but you can.
Oh man.
No,
Yeah, I think you could choose to not use or.
Yeah, you can choose to use it or not, but I'm gonna go ahead just because I'm nice. Even if you rolled a 6, you would still miss it, so don't bother. Go ahead and keep the bardic inspiration. Because I'm such a swell guy.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna stay put for right now.
Alright. Torn.
It's still.
Yeah, it hasn't went yet. It goes right after you, unfortunately. Now, you could hold till it comes up over the railing. So right now, technically, all you see is its head, so it's actually got a much higher AC because of the 3/4 cover. Well, I guess you'd see the upper, like the shoulder, maybe from the teats up. But he's like holding on to the railing.
Yeah,
I'd
but
say
it
half
probably has,
cover.
like, a nasty AC with the cover.
Yeah. But you
Yeah,
can
I'll
hold.
just hold until he pops up over the corner, or where he's not in cover.
Alright. Alright, he would climb up now. So if you want to go ahead and roll. Boom! Powerful blow.
Did it do it right?
It should be double, right? 2d8, I think.
Yeah, if you throw it, it's an extra D8, but it doesn't look like it added that in there.
Let's see, like, what's the D10, the other D10?
That's if you
Oh, if it
use
was a
it
giant.
or two-handed.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
I
I'd
need
just
to
see
roll
one.
another D8.
Yeah.
Boom!
Boom! So 20 points of damage. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Comes back to me.
Yeah.
Throw the mother. Alright, second wind. Not second wind. What the fuck's it called?
Action surge.
Surge. Yeah. Why do I never? I can never fucking.
I don't know. I don't
remember
even
the
play Warriors, but I remember
always
the
want to
action
call
surge thing.
it second wind, and then I'll throw the motherfucker again.
Oh, unfortunately, that one missed though.
Damn it!
But it still comes back. So, all right. So it is going to come up on you since you just threw this fucking hammer into his fucking face. And he is going to claw at you twice. And then he is going to whip its tail at you. How he fumbles a tail, he trips himself.
I rip his tail off.
Does he jerk himself prone?
Yeah,
That'd be hilarious if so.
He somehow manages, I guess, still staggered from this mighty blow to the face. He falls prone onto the ground. still looking a bit dazed. What was your what's your AC? I know you got the shield. Did
Yeah,
the
it's only
15
at
hit?
12.
Oh, okay, so
They're both.
the first two hits, so 12 damage. Alright, and that will end its turn as it's laying there prone. Oh, so much for him being challenging. Anders probably about to fuck his ass up. So you can bonus action.
Not just yet.
Make your club glow. Rush up. Die, you evil fiend! 16 hits. He's prone, so you have advantage. Doesn't it add? That's not rolling right, dude.
Hold on, let me see.
The fuck kind of shit you doing, man? You got the glow. I'm showing that rolled as a 1d4, but
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, it's a club, so yeah, it's saying 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, but if you're using it with Shillelagh,
Oh, 1d8.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 1d8. Why did that not work?
Fucking noob.
I did roll magic club. Oh, that's why.
You just rolled the regular club
Either way.
attack. What's same damn damage?
There you go.
Alright. Knocked it for 5. Jam.
I'll move up. Negative. Well, that doesn't matter. I don't hit it either way. And then Torin, take a bardic inspiration.
Alright.
And then I'm done.
Turn. Navara.
I'm gonna see if word.
Power of love.
What?
Oh, reading Twitch chat.
Oh.
There you go.
Now, what's funny about that is, as a prone, you actually get disadvantage for shooting, but you still rolled hella high on both of your attacks. But since you don't actually have any magic weapons, your arrow hits them, but it doesn't look like it did as much damage as it normally would have. It was a solid hit, but it doesn't look like it affected him as deeply as it should have.
He looks like a porcupine armadillo.
He has resistance to non-magical weapons. Alright. And you doing anything else? Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Alright. End your turn. Ander.
Finish it, because I'm dangerously close.
Nice.
Man, I love the rapier.
Is it still alive?
20. Oh yeah. It wasn't even bloodied.
Okay.
Was that with the bardic inspiration too?
But it is bloodied now, but the second attack misses completely. Anything else? Fancy footwork the fuck out of here.
Hells to the yeah.
Torin, your foe lays before you.
I'll throw the fucking hammer at him again.
Now, never mind. I was just say, keep in mind, throwing it will give you disadvantage, but you still rolled hella fucking high. So 13, 15 is being pummeled the fuck to all hell and back. Alright, anything else? Alright, it is going to stand up. And it will choose himself. No. Torn. He is just not happy with you, sir. And he will claw, and tell. You said your AC is a what?
There they all hit.
Wait, where'd all your AC go?
He doesn't have
You know,
his-
Wes likes to do these fucking combats, you know, while we're sleeping. And, you know, D&D, it takes like 10 fucking minutes to get into your armor in this game. Of course, you know, it is full plate mail, so I can
Right.
understand that.
So you fall and unfortunately fall unconscious. But
Like, it doesn't matter how many healers we have, we can never seem to keep the fucking tanks alive.
none of you would be on our EQ raids. Just saying. Deacon.
I would, but
Let's
not for
see.
Not as a healer.
Oh, that's cool. I got 2 left of them. Let's cast it at level 2.
Got that glow. Heals you for 21 damage. Or health. Damn near putting you to max.
You may continue.
You may continue. Smoking like a true cleric of life. Jam.
I can just.
Unfortunately, you miss, sir.
Alright, Torin, don't forget that on your next go, you do have Bardic Inspiration. I gave that to you last one.
Navarra.
Nothing I can do.
Okay.
Finish him.
Finish
Please.
Let's go back. Can I use my scimitar? Like, I should be, yeah. I
Yeah,
think that's how
yeah,
that
you
works.
don't
Yeah.
have to. As long as your token is
I
butted up.
used the wrong area.
Huh?
What do you mean? Use
I
one?
Why are you
used-
hitting try?
Because I didn't use the little token thingy. I forgot about that.
Oh, it
But I
doesn't
mean,
matter
it's
how
like-
you
No, it's
click
fine.
it.
Okay.
That first one was yeah. That first one was fine.
Oh, okay.
Alright, slash it. But again, it doesn't look like it's doing much damage. Doing anything else?
Mm, I'm gonna move back. Oh, where'd I go? I don't know how that happened, but okay.
It will
And we're done.
slash at you as you move away for 8.
God.
Technically, you weren't. I think you were at 9.
So
Yeah,
it
but I
only hits at
slept.
5. It only called the 8 because of the double roll, and the second one was
Well, no, I meant like her total. When I dropped her token, it had her at max, but she hadn't got a full night's sleep yet.
Oh, it's not a full night's sleep? Fuck.
Yeah, 'cause
No.
you hadn't finished your rest. Ander, your go.
I'm going to fly up and over with my nice, funny wing to
You hit the cross beam and knocks himself out.
right here.
Cross me. Uh,
Holy hell!
it's rogues, man.
But no, I'm getting like all the flipping lucky. So there's that one, and still upright.
Yeah, it looks near death, though.
Good job, Leo.
So that will do it. How would you like to do it, sir?
It's a short sword, so it's piercing. So we jab it through, and I impale it in its heart, and a great gut of blood comes out and splatters all over me.
Thrust forward masterfully after throat lunge with your rapier, followed up with your short sword straight through the heart, and black ichorish blood just sprays all over you, and it slumps over to the ground dead, and its body starts bubbling and like dissolving away and leaves a black pool when the night
that
goes
oven.
quiet.
Less cleanup, I guess.
What was that thing?
It's a barbed devil.
I'm asking in game. In game.
Dude, I don't know.
Good job.
Never seen one of them.
Oh, you guys are so lucky you killed it that round. It has a 30% chance to summon another one of them. So it would have been able to summon another one had it not died.
It's weird that you're all in my dreams.
What?
It's weird that you guys are all in my dreams.
Okay, you're roleplaying. I'm like, the fuck? Like, you talking to Navarre?
Everyone.
Well, as much fun as that was, I think it's definitely time to get some sleep. We'll deal with what the hell we just saw in the morning.
Give me perception checks real quick before y'all skedaddle off to bed.
Oh, fuck me.
Don't say that around Alex.
Damn it. Never gonna live that one down.
One sec. Alright, never mind. Alright, nothing happens.
Swear to God. Alright. Alright, guys. Good night. See y'all in the morning.
Go wash up.
Alright, you Everyone washes up, cleans up, goes back in the room. You notice that Lenny and Arabellis is not here either. But granted, that they weren't here when you went to sleep either. So
I hope they're okay.
I finally did it.
showed her just where that 6 finger went. But you guys fall asleep. And the morning comes.
Hallelujah.
Can I go back to my full health?
Yeah, you can.
Cool.
Whoa, what the hell just happened?
You good bearing over there?
What?
For whatever reason, I clicked, somehow brought up the, what is it, like all the elements of the web page through Google.
Oh, like the source page?
Yeah. Anywho, very.
Thank you.
Many of us is it?
So, question: is there anywhere to buy possibly some magic weapons around here that y'all know of?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Totally.
you just gotta know the secret word.
Which is
Hi.
Goose Fraba.
Please, please.
Goose Traba.
I'm just messing with you, man. No, there's a store in town.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Good.
Very nice.
Where is it at? And I'll go and I need to go see which.
All tucked away up there. Anywho, like I said, 2 berries each, mark it.
Got it.
Is that where y'all are wanting to go? Keep in mind, because I don't know. Like, I personally wanted to stay in town, but you guys are being very macho about, like they did say they were going to report what happened.
I was gonna say, I hope you have a disguise.
I do. I have a disguise.
And I hope you know the back roads.
Yep,
Maybe
I
we
think
should go-
before I head out, I'm gonna morph back into the cat, because not that way.
So we'd go stay at the whatchamacallit's house.
Altria's house.
Or at least on
Before
our
we
ground.
do that, you see me pull out some clothes and I go change into a completely different outfit.
I'm just testing something, Jay. Don't worry about your hit points. Okay, that worked.
And you see me pull out some documentation, things like that. I sit there and say, the new name is Z, guys. The new name is Z.
Got it, Jam.
Thanks.
Damn it.
Z.
Yeah.
Z. Zed. Okay, Zed. Calling you Zed.
That's dead.
Zed's dead,
So
baby.
sad.
Piper, come here. All right, where's everyone else? Is everyone going, or just Jam?
I think it's probably.
together.
I was gonna say the opposite. Maybe not draw attention. Or maybe meet him there.
like leave separately, but all go to the same place.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get there first.
Flying foot have it.
Oh, he would draw a ton of attention flying around everywhere. I'm sure he's not flying there.
No, I'm not. It'd be this right here.
So I'm not familiar with this place at all. So I'm gonna let he knows this town.
Yeah, I guess you can probably just. I guess you could just stick with me,
Oh yeah, there we go.
and then that way we can just. No, I mean, they're not really gonna really worry about you too much.
No. They're more questioning whether or not I was real, so maybe they're still questioning that.
Yeah.
That was your party that was doing that. They knew they had
Yeah.
brought a woman.
Yeah, but like maybe they're like, what the hell is that?
All right. So where is this shop at?
It is. Move y'all back to the map. The map.
Wait, how much money you got, man?
I got some gold and a plat.
Oh, poor bastard.
So right now you guys are here at number 13. Let's
Okay.
drop her on the map with y'all. And if you use the map legend, Renee's Ravishing Raiments is number 9. So that's right here.
It's gonna take a minute there.
Alright. So
Okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll start walking there, kind of trying to keep to myself. Kind of. Okay. Just try to take the path that'll get me noticed the least, I guess.
alright, give me stealth checks as you go out if you're trying to be discreet. I know Dirk said he was going to the bathroom, so I'll just roll his for him. I'll wait and let him roll it. Not that it's like you're not really like sneaking around, it's more like trying to be unnoticed.
Yeah, I mean, like.
While we're waiting, can you turn my thingy back into a cat?
Yeah, I can make you a cat again.
It makes my soul happy.
Yep.
Maybe I should have cat myself rolling a roll. You go out, look at me! Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
I wish a motherfucker would.
What a beautiful day.
Do you know who the fuck I am?
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
You don't have to roll the stealth, Navarra, because you're a cat, so...
Yes, that was the plan.
Go ahead and give me one, though, just to see if the pound gets you.
What?
What?
You ain't getting me today. It's because I'm black. Ain't nobody trying to mess with a black cat.
But you guys make it there fine. Whether you made it there unnoticed, give me perception checks too.
Perception. I almost forgot, like,
Getting better.
Alright.
Alright. I go up and talk to the lady and I'm like, good day, man.
Navarre, you're the last to arrive. And as you're coming out of the alleyway over... Well, actually, let me put you back as a cat.
yes.
Meow.
Ow. It makes me a little too happy to be able to be an animal.
You're kind of walking, skulking about, and you see this little thing kind of push up the grate right there, the little sewer grate, and kind of step out. And it looks around, and it looks at you and hisses at you, and then it just turns invisible.
Cool.
Cool story, brah.
What the hell was that?
But you don't get attacked or anything like that, but... You continue on to the store.
Yes, I'm trying to... There we go. Did I do it? There we go. Okay.
I'm not sure what you're doing. There you go, but... Okay. You don't always have to move with the ruler. If that's really only for combat. Like, if you just select your token and do the arrow keys, it will move.
Just count my squares.
Or
Am I moving with the arrow?
You can move with the arrow keys, but you don't... What I'm saying is you don't always have to move with the, those unless you're really in combat. You don't really have to worry about that. This is what I'm saying.
Did I move with the arrows? Because I didn't know if I did or not.
I don't know. I'm not at your house. I'm just saying. With
Okay,
the
I'm
ruler
sorry.
setting, you don't have to.
You can just click your icon and drag it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, just trying to give you
Without the ruler.
some extra options there. That's all. But you all make it in, and Renee's like, "Oh, back so soon."
Just trying to clear you out of some magic items.
Yeah, purchase some. I don't know how exactly expensive your magic items are. I'm not looking for any glamorous or anything like that. Just looking for maybe a rapier that has a little something and daggers that have a little something.
Well, a first circle weapon, which would be like a +1, would be 1,000 gold. So if you're looking for just a standard +1 type deal, that's what you're looking at.
And what is a plat worth again?
A plat is 100 gold. one plat is 10 gold. Sorry.
Okay.
How's your ass eater skin?
There you go. There's a list.
$1,000.
I don't know what a dollar is.
1,000 gold. Sorry, 1,000 gold. My bad.
In the year 2000.
25.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have that. Let's see here. How good my persuasion is. Would you be willing to come down on that price a little bit to around the 750 mark? I'm going into a battle. I have a feeling that me and my friends will be battling a lot of dangerous creatures. And I would love to be able to tell people the fact that I was able to take down so many creatures was the weapon here because of the enchanted weapons that you have.
I will sell you a magic weapon for 750 since your compatriots have been spending quite a bit of coin here.
Oh, that is very, very nice. Fist
Now, I'd like to take a loan out for 650.
That'll be fine. I would like to. I do appreciate it. I would like to take the +1 rapier.
Alright. Sure.
Alright, awesome.
Go in that value band.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I rely on spells mostly, but unfortunately, sometimes you gotta get up close and.
Sometimes you just gotta meta when the DM says that the mob has advantage, so that we won't bother casting spells.
Your banjo.
Start pulling shit out of the bin. Got a old VHS copy of Marked for Death. And, oh, there it is. +1 rapier.
Marked for death.
Jen, that's an old movie from the 90s.
I'll even throw
They
it.
just remake it?
I'll throw it this copy of Glimmerman.
Wasn't that the one with Bruce Willis?
No, that was Death Wish.
Yeah, okay.
Marked for Death is a Van Damme movie.
God, man, damn.
Yeah.
Really, dude?
Ain't it Van Damme?
Steven Seagal, man. Drop the
Or yeah,
motherfucking
Steven
magazine.
Seagal. That's who I meant. I was thinking Bloodsport because I watched Bloodsport the other day.
One of the greatest movies ever.
I want to know how much of that shit's true.
Yeah. Well, he's like, sweep the leg, John.
I think there's a YouTube video on the guy
It's
that was based on. And he, reacted to it.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure he had something to do with the making of the movie, though. But she'll get you the +1 weapon.
Thank you, ma'am.
So you can add that to your sheet. If you know how, or otherwise I'll do it for you.
Here.
Easiest way to do it is just click the little I and type rapier. And then
Yeah, that's what I did, and I just dragged it over.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, ma'am. I think that is it. I do appreciate it.
Anything for anyone else?
No, I'm good.
Oh man, who let this fucking cat in here? I hate cats. It's like,
It's a friendly cat. It's our
You don't
cat.
like a friendly little pussy?
nah, I'm just joking.
Say, if anybody likes, let it go. What a dick.
I'm just kidding. Alright, well, what would y'all like to do now?
I guess we should go up into the mountains to the tower finally. We gotta go kill whatever that animal is.
That it was a owl bear or bear owl skeleton or something.
Is that the one we're supposed to kill?
No, that was something that Navarre was quested to go do, but it's safe to assume that if you're still alive, that they killed it. So
That's what I'm saying.
What I think Mike had already dropped before that part, so they met a fuck, what are those things called? The little bird people, Kinkus.
Okay.
Kinku druid, like essentially the old shaman that lives on the outskirts of town, runs a apothecary.
Right, I remember that because there was like a big hole in the ground with some bandits or something like that.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, I remember.
they ended up going back to her and wanting her to introduce the group to Arthur Dresden, which is the wizard that lives in that big ass tower. Which you actually saw the tower, not up close, but
Right, number 4, right?
I don't
On the
remember
map?
what number. Yeah, it's like up on the hill.
Yeah.
But you saw it. You were kind of near it when y'all went and fled up into those hills. But she did the spell and basically went and spoke to Arthur in a dream, and he wasn't actually on that plane of existence on the Prime. So she told him that he could help them find out, who Regis is working with, because they had found his journal. And he, like, basically crazy talks about how he met something and it offered him power and shit.
Killed his family, man.
Yeah, basically made him murder his family for power.
Poor little ghost girl.
Yeah, they met Regis's sister, who was a ghost. Well, not really. Well, yeah, I mean, it was definitely a ghost, but they thought it was the book, but it was kind of the book, but not in the way that they think, but they never really got back to it. But anyway, Arthur told her that he could get them do a spell that could help them identify who he was working with, but he needed the blood of Boulette, which is like this really, like, no one likes Boulettes. It's a type of monster, which if you have nature, you can roll it. Let me rephrase that. If you're trained,
Here we go again.
proficient in nature. Yeah, she has both of those.
Nice.
7,500. She'll
What's
give
this
you
lady's name?
Renee.
Come now, Renee. We've done a lot of trading.
we have, but
You
I
mean
just
my-
cut your friend a deal. And now you want a deal too? If word gets out that I'm all about deals, then I'll never
But-
be able to.
Oh, I don't know that man. Sir, did you say you know?
Renee,
I
Renee,
chuckle.
Renee, Renee, a beautiful, lovely lady such as yourself.
Let us level with you.
Playing for the
We're about to take on the big man himself. So we're trying to gear
Jesus?
up. No, the Regus.
the man that possibly had something to do with your wife's death.
Lovers stuff.
She goes kind of cold there for a moment. Roll a d6. Okay. She'll sell it to you for 52.50.
Okay. Also need some elven chain.
Elven chain.
I think that's what the boy wanted.
That's a rare item. It's
If
catnip
she doesn't
out
have
here.
it, it's okay.
High or low?
High?
She does not.
It's all good.
Sorry, I can try and reach out and acquire it, but it might take some time. Uncommons, I can fairly get you, but rares, those tend to be more difficult.
I understand.
That cat go.
He said it was how much? 52 what?
52.50.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
What else do we need, guys? This is our last chance.
I mean, I'm out of coin, so it doesn't. The only thing that I mean, my worry is with what y'all told me with Regis is we don't know what we're fighting. That demon-looking thing we fought last night had me more worried that we may be fighting something a lot darker than just a evil human.
Yes, that's why we need to do what we can to prepare ourselves.
speak with Navarra. She doesn't.
Mew 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 mew.
Meow, 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 meow.
Wow.
Meow, meow, meow.
How insensitive.
What are you talking about? It's Mr. Rogers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on,
Henrietta
I got
Kitty
you.
Cat.
Alright, you know what?
I got you. I got
I'm
you.
gonna go in and tell her
Yeah.
that the cat is actually a friend of ours, and she's kind of hiding right now. But she would like to come in and buy something.
She can
Bitch,
come
I'm
in.
broke.
I feel you. I am now. I am too now.
The best I can do for.
I got 5 gold.
Do we all have, since we're going up into the cliffs? Do we have explorer packs and things such as that? Ration, rope.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, I'm bracking a full adventures pack.
Yes, we are both.
Yep.
from full
I'm sorry, Elf.
adventure.
Do I look like a general store to you?
I was actually just talking to my there. I do apologize. I didn't mean to. A woman such as exquisite of beauty as yourself, I was not to be rude. I was just talking to my friend.
Okay.
I do apologize. But before we head out, I was wondering if you would like to catch breakfast with. Maybe we can.
She reflectively gags a little bit. Wow.
I'm extremely handsome. I am so sorry.
She's also a lesbian.
That's fine.
Wait,
You gotta sit there and have the right turn your. Anyway,
Oh, do lesbians not eat? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying. I mean, all I did was offer to take you out to breakfast. But my apologies. I didn't know you didn't eat. I apologize. I mean, with such a fine figure, I can understand.
All right, we're gonna be leaving now. Thank you for your kindness.
Gosh,
be safe.
never had a woman gag at the sight of the dating. Jesus.
Just put in jail.
Very smooth.
Get it together.
Sorry, I didn't know she liked to eat things like you.
You missed the session where they first met her and she gave him a quest to go check. Like, they were trying to go figure out more about Regis and this murder of his family, or this, because he came back to town and said they were attacked by a beast. So, like, they had sent out her partner, which was, one of the guards, like, she was like an investigator. Her name was, Colina, and that was her wife. So, not that
Regis
you would know
murdered her.
any of that.
Well, that was man, I haven't had my pride hurt in a long time, guys. Not gonna lie to you.
Remember that tiefling?
Yeah.
That wasn't that long.
Well, he never actually went to her house.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Kill ourselves,
To
I guess.
the
I mean,
mountain?
Jesus.
That mannequin's right there looking at.
Yeah, well, I don't really care about that anymore. My pride is hurt more than anything else. Let's just go. We'll just start walking away.
Alright, hang on, let me put y'all on the map.
Slipping his tears.
I've never had anybody gag at the sight of me. Is that what being ugly is like?
Oh,
It's all good, buggo.
Shut up.
Face palm.
You look like a penis with a bunch of pubes. Shut up.
Sec, I gotta reload. Roll 20. It's being a fucktard.
Oh my god.
Not gonna lie to you guys. I miss gaming with y'all.
Yeah, man, it's fun.
Ditto.
Yeah, you meant to get embarrassed.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, she's a fictional character, so I don't really care. My
Oh, you
character
care.
cares. Shut up, you don't know me.
Go over here and pick up a flower.
That felt up
And
like
show it
that
to
felt like
Jam.
I felt like too much of real life.
Like, this is your heart. It's pretty, and then she just, rip it in half.
You make your way
That was a beautiful flower.
up into the hills.
Disrespectful.
You made the druid mad.
Yeah, I was just rolling around in those.
Had to be done.
You literally like went and took a dump in it.
It's compost. It's
I
just
smell
going to
that.
grow.
I want you to know, I smelled that, okay?
It's high nitrogen
Good.
compost at that.
Good ass nip.
But you
Speaking
make your
of
way up
grass.
into the hills uneventful. Nothing seems to happen. You're not followed that you know of. You're not, otherwise molested or dealt with or anything.
The only thing this trip's missing is some ale.
You guys can
Gross.
see, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure no one was moving their tokens, which is weird, because usually people just immediately start moving around. You die. Rocks fall. Rocks fall, everybody dies. Alright. But you make your way up into the hills. Anyone have nature?
I think we all know the answer to that.
There's at the druid.
Say the druid should be the only one that would.
You would think. Do you not have nature? No. I have nature.
You could tell that the ground here is soft. You've heard of a boulette before. You've never encountered one, though.
So this wizard guy said to find a boo-boo?
Bullet,
What was it
man.
called?
He wants us to find a bullet.
A bullet. Oh, okay.
Bullet. So what is that?
All
Like a
right.
girl cow?
Exactly.
Okay. I mean.
You must have
Yes,
nature
sir.
too.
No, I'm natural also.
Alright, well,
Show us where the undead owlbear touched.
where he didn't touch me would be an easier way to explain it, because he clawed the shit out of me. Anyway, are we gonna go straight, or are we gonna go to the right over?
I mean,
Yes. Nature woman.
Nature Woman. What is that show?
Dr.
Want to
Quinn.
do this smartly?
By rolling stealth.
I'm gonna fly up on top of the plateau right there.
Wow.
Like
Alright,
right
you wanna
there.
go you wanna do dice roll? Left, right?
Yeah, that's fine. We can just roll the
Left.
dice.
1 through 50, right the rest. Ooh. You would roll the exact same time.
Right? We'll roll
take his.
yours.
Oh, fuck.
We'll roll yours. It's fine.
All right,
98,
right.
so I can get your-
Everybody go right.
That works. Definitely gonna be rolling stealth.
I'm gonna fly up on top of the
Yeah,
point right.
could be our scout.
Yeah.
Anybody else
Alright.
moving? I'm getting kind of scared.
I got you. I'm behind you.
That was not
Yeah.
in front of me would be
Alright,
better, but that's cool.
Yeah, that ain't gonna. You're the cleric, so I'll do that.
Yes, I got a higher AC.
Kind of squeeze through here. So you guys splitting up?
You guys
Yeah,
want
I
to go
guess
right?
She,
Because
yeah, she,
Navarra's
she,
going
she just
on her own.
she just went straight.
I feel like that's the way people.
Sometimes the easiest path is often the easiest
Trapped.
path.
Okay. I guess we're gonna split up then.
No, it's all follow the druid.
Okay, I'll follow the nature woman too.
Hey, Scouty McGee up there.
What do I
What do you
see up
see?
top there?
Canyons. Dirt.
Do I see anything special?
Brush. No.
Do I need to roll a perception for you?
You can if you like, but I don't think you would. You'll see this thing.
Before I exit, I too will roll perception.
Hang back a little bit. Watch our rear. Make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Mm-hmm. YOLO.
Oh Jesus.
No, that's Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Wait a minute, who's measuring off me?
Who? You
Saw
get
that
out
red arrow.
to right there, and then you start feeling the ground shake and rumble.
Ground shaking.
Okay, well, we're gonna hang out right here then.
And then out of the ground, bursting up into the air, you see the belay.
Is that what we're looking for?
And it splashes down. It like literally comes out of the air and lands down on top of you.
Ghost.
It's an Alaskan bullworm.
They're
That's a SpongeBob reference.
called
I got it.
land sharks. I need Navarra and Deacon to give me strength or dex saves, your choice.
Save versus shit pants.
Right?
Oh yeah, definitely strength.
I thought intestinal fortitude was a con save.
Do I just click on either or? Like,
Yeah, you would just take whichever one's
the
higher.
highest, yeah.
well, fuck.
Alright, just to put it in here.
Boy,
To the
that's not
club.
helpful.
So it comes out of the ground, smashing down on you two. You take, got lucky there, 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you both land prone, and then it kind of shakes its massive head back and forth for an additional 14 points of damage. Plus 4 and 4, so 8. So what is that, 22?
22, yeah.
Additional?
Total.
No, 26.
That adds up to 18.
And then
plus
plus 8.
It'll be 26.
Oh, I'm dead. Fun game, guys.
Knocking you
Fun
to
times.
unconscious. And we will enter initiative.
Fuck my low rolls.
It's time to nope out.
Ah, the brave boys were in the back.
Guess we're gonna be fighting this thing.
Go ahead and you two roll. Because I'm sure someone's gonna heal you.
I did.
Okay. Navarra.
I'm rolling a niche.
I hope you have cure wounds.
I
Jan
do.
does.
Yeah, I do have. Luckily, we got spell slots back, so yeah, I do have cure wounds. But it's a
Alright.
touch thing. I'm gonna have to touch it.
It is your go.
Alright, so
You do have 2 berries.
I'm gonna pop right there. Pop cure wounds.
Technically, it's on top of them, but you could still reach down and touch her. It's just kind of shaking back and forth after the attack. Alright, so you get healed for 5. As you regain consciousness with this massive creature laying on top of you.
And going to move back a couple and then sit there and throw Torrent a Bardic Inspiration.
Alright.
That's
You
gonna be
can
my
death save.
trying to get to you, man, but I have to fight
Uh-oh.
through this thing.
Uh-oh. Alright. Ander.
We'll fly down right next. Take some swings at him.
Alright. Fortunately, that does not hit. Nor does that.
Jeez.
It's not so much that you're not hitting it, it's just pinging off of its tough, skelly body.
Here come the poopy rolls.
Do anything else? Just moving back. Alright. Navarra, you are unconscious on the ground.
I'm unconscious on the ground.
Conscious.
Conscious. Where's my stoof? Wait. Okay. Move that down. I will cure wound.
Doing it to yourself, or are you gonna reach over and touch Deacon?
To myself. Sorry, to myself. Sorry, fam. And I have a question. So, I have the beast.
Shape, wild
Let me
shape.
find it. Well, there's like 2. There's like combat beast shape. And that's any. From what I read when I was making it, it was any that I'd seen before.
Mm-hmm.
and I had technically seen that owl bear.
Well, it's based off your level, and it can only be beast. Owlbear
That's
is
my
actually...
question. That was the question.
Yeah,
That was the
owlbear is
question.
what they
Okay.
call a monstrosity. It's not a
It's
natural
a
creature.
monstrosity.
Yeah. You could turn into, like, a bear would probably be your strongest thing that you could turn into.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking next. So yeah, I will do that.
Alright.
We're going bear mode.
Oh, you can do CR1 at level 2.
Mm-hmm. So you shift into a bear. So your initial was 3. We're gonna add the bear.
And you get 10.
And then I'm gonna just take her off. Alright.
You moved me for me.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
you.
So
Let me go
was
back.
that my whole move, or whose line is it anyway?
It would have been your go, but your action was cure wounds, and then your bonus action was turning into a bear. So the only other thing
Got
you really
it.
have is movement.
Oh,
Which I will say
Perfect.
that you're not prone anymore because you just kind of turned into the bear and it pushed you up off the ground, so you're not laying prone. But
kind of pointless to do cure wounds, but there was really nothing else that whatever.
Alright, so in your turn, it's going to attack at you since you're there, and suddenly
Since
a
I'm
big ass bear
the biggest threat.
in front of it. Yeah, your food to it, because they literally eat anything. So it'll take
I'm a
bite
meal.
at you,
Y'all are snacks.
biting you for 29 points of damage.
Are you shitting?
Almost
No, he's not.
apart, and it just stays there, torn.
How high up is these walls?
They go up like 40, 50, 60 feet, depending on how high you go. Like, it's probably like 70 to there, 40 to there, 50, 60.
There we go. Or not.
Well, I can hear you.
Never mind, there we go.
I'll throw my hammer at him.
Alright.
You say you gave me bardic inspiration?
He did.
Yes, sir.
Ping! Oh, it's a shit roll.
What is?
14. You wallop it good. It almost sounds like your hammer hitting fucking stone, though. Its scales are so damn hard.
And I'll burn my actions through.
There you go.
Bardic inspiration's only one roll, right?
Correct.
Damn,
Really? Come on.
Alright. Anything else? Jim Gotten.
Get
running up,
our healer back up.
touches you under the thing, not paying you any attention whatsoever, considering that, this thing just took 2 fucking massive hammer strikes. It's like looking down.
Imagine how badass that would sound in the narrow ass little.
Right, that reverberation.
And I'll throw another Bard Inspiration to you.
To Torn.
Torn, yeah.
Alright. Deacon,
That's all I can do.
you come to
Alright.
underneath this massive form that's stomping around. Boom, boom. You are prone, but you are conscious.
Okay. I'll stand up. Cast spiritual weapon there.
What's your spiritual weapon look like?
Club. Then I'm going to eat 2 of my good for 8.
You said right here?
Yeah, yep, perfect.
Give you control of it.
I can't remember if that gets an attack off the get.
It does. 17 actually hits.
Cool. Alright. And use the good berry.
Alright, doing any movement?
And now that'll provoke. We'll go up there though. I don't think that would provoke.
Nah, technically you'd have had to move there anyway. Because if you were standing up, you'd have had to crawl out from under it. Alright, Ander.
We're gonna fly back down.
There you go.
And y'all are chiseling away on it.
Fancy footwork, my back way, even though I'm flying technically back up there, and I'll be on my turn.
Alright. Big brown bear.
Hey. I look at him.
You can use one of your spell slots as a bear to heal yourself for 1
Yeah, would I also be able to attack him too, or is that?
I can't remember if that's
those-
a bonus or not.
Let me look. Because I don't remember it off the top of my head either. I haven't played too many.
As a bonus action.
Yeah, so you could use a spell to heal and then get your attack.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, so if you click the
I
little...
wasn't sure and I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, if you click that little die button that's in the toolbar on the left, the little thing that looks like a 20, there you go. Well, it's not really healing, because it does like a... What is it, like a D8 or some shit?
1d8.
I
So
think
you don't
yeah.
want
Yeah,
to
that's
do...
one. Yeah, that's one of you.
You don't want to do healing word, because then you're selling yourself short. Click the little D20 looking icon, and then just click on the D8 icon, and it will roll a D8 for you. Those 3. And then go ahead and roll your attack, ma'am. You do have advantage because of Deacon. So you slash it for 8. Alright. Anything else?
I can climb up to the little deuter thingies. Or is that something else? I'ma just stay. I'm done.
Climbing.
What?
Climbing would technically be like an action, but I mean, as a bear, it'd
Yeah.
probably be pretty hard to climb up rock and stone. Well,
Yeah.
depends on how, because it looks pretty sheer over here, but it doesn't look
Not
that
so much,
bad
yeah.
over here. Yeah, the bear is still the biggest thing, but let me... Deacon.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, snaps
This
back
is gonna
at
hurt.
You're fucking kidding me.
you.
1.
24 points of damage.
And guess who's dead again?
And you fall unconscious again. It is going to tilt down and start moving down under the ground. That will provoke from the bear and jam though.
As my spiritual weapon goes away, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately it would drop the spell. Well, no. Because it's not a concentration. It's still there, but you can't will it to attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, with it doing, with it moving and giving an attack of opportunity, I can still cast a spell with that, correct?
You can only cast a spell if you have the feat. There's a feat that lets you cast spells. Otherwise, you just have to hit with a weapon.
Okay. I'm sure that won't hit, so.
Unfortunately not. Bear, if you'd like to attack, you can. That hits though.
Doesn't bear have multi-attack too?
No. Do I? Well, it says multi-attack up here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
On the-
two more, because you didn't take the second swing before.
Which should be claw, bite.
Alright, so that one would have missed from before. Then go ahead and roll one more time.
And then...
And that would have missed too. Alright, so it dives back under the ground. And you kind of see the hump of the ground moving. Like kind of like tremors where it's poking up while it's under the ground.
Would I be able to smell it?
I mean, you could kind of follow the hump, but it's underground.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything to it while it's underground. But,
How much blood did he need? Because I've got a nice chunk of it on my swords.
shit, he didn't, or she didn't really specify how much blood.
Goes back into town as a bear.
But that would end its turn. Torn, you doing anything?
Which way's the is it moving?
It was moving away from where it was, like heading northeast.
How high is this stuff?
Like 40 feet.
I'll hop up there.
Alright. He does that Superman, like, ground starts shaking, the little stones up into the air, lands on the side of the cliff there.
And I'll just wait in case it pops back up.
Alright, so just holding to attack it. Alright. Jam. Reaches down.
Bring up Deacon.
You got berries, you don't need to waste a spell.
Oh, sorry.
Hard to get you to swallow that while you're unconscious.
Move my mouth.
Not unless we want to make you gag to death.
You want to use one? Oh, you just healed me. Alright, never mind.
And I'll sit there and I'll talk, because you ate both of your berries, didn't you?
Yep.
I'll hand you one of my berries here.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, I guess, now that it's for guys, we probably should have grabbed some healing potions. But,
You need to add me back in.
I always forgot those.
yeah. Yeah. So you said it's heading this way?
No.
We may want to move.
This way.
Well, that's why we're still on a niche. So Jam does that, reaches down and heals you, and then I guess feeds you a berry.
Okay.
I'm gonna get right here, like kind of sort of like going up the cliff because I don't have enough movement to actually do it all the way. Get up there.
Ander.
I'm gonna hold.
Alright. Brown bear.
So he's underground and we can't. Could I possibly club it
Did you what?
at the ground? Well, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just hold.
No, you imagine that would be very ineffective.
That was more just speaking or thinking out loud.
Give me a second. I need to check something. Okay. Sorry. So it starts moving under the ground again. Like back a little more. And then it's going.
You mean deeper?
No, it just looks like it moved back some. And then it starts rushing forward again, and then comes up out of the ground again. So your held actions. Jason and Ander.
Dang it.
Back up.
Yeah, it's leaping up out of the ground again.
I will throw my hammer at it.
Like, no! And you throw the hammer, and it's like coming up out of the ground, shadowing over top of Deacon.
Does that hit?
You do hit. It's got a 17 AC. Just the base damage alone was enough to drop it there. Give me a deck save then.
Land.
Because I mean, it's in motion. It's not like the hammer's gonna stop its movement. Yeah.
Besides, if I stay in this fucking game. How's that? How's that?
Oh no!
So it won't get
At least he
the
only gets the bludgeon.
yeah, it won't get the slash damage, but it hits you for 12 damage, which
Yeah,
knocks
I'm
you unconscious again.
done.
Uh,
That's unfortunate.
Only set of balls between all of us.
Dude,
That
I'm a
was-
rogue. I'm squishy.
I'm a fucking cleric. What do you think I am?
What that shit was Jason and Rich metagaming because they knew how badass this creature was. I'm gonna go up on this cliffside. I'm gonna stay in the back.
You
I
think
mean-
I won't remember that?
To be fair, you had elevated terrain there, and you gave me winged boots.
Oh no, I
You
would do
think I
it
would have
too.
stood on the ground?
I'm just fucking with you. You guys go and put the berry in his mouth though, and bring him back up. But that does end combat. And you do have the blood sample.
Deacon, you took that shit like a champ, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, not ain't many motherfuckers that can say they were knocked out 3 times by Boulette and lived. So I mean that's a story to tell.
Yeah, you're gonna get the you're gonna get the innkeeper maids to all gushing.
Fine.
That's a war story right there.
But we're gonna go ahead and end it here. And let me check y'all's XP. Tell me what y'all are at right now.
I'm on sitting at 2166.
Alright, I'm gonna
2238.
end it. See if it auto added the 720.
Negative.
It did not.
Negative.
I think it's like all
Nope.
screwy with all the different fucking names. Go ahead and just manually add the 720 to it.
Oh, we level.
Congratulations.
I'm still remembering.
Oh, Eve.
But we will pick up with you guys getting the blood sample from the Boulette and seeing about we only do one roll, right? So
Oh, I know. I was just fucking with it. I'm taking the 2 that I had.
okay.
I was just like, what the fuck?
Unless
No,
you
I'm
roll
taking the 2.
a 1, if you roll a 1, then you can take your average.
No, I was just like, oh man, that's a shitty roll. Let me see how bad it actually is, and I was like, oh, it can get worse. Okay.
Oh yeah, really 2 plus your con would be the lowest that I would go. Anything like if you roll a 1, then just take the average. Otherwise, rolling is a gamble. So
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's all good.
but yeah, everyone should be 4th, right, when we come back. So next week.
Mhm.
But we will see where the story takes us next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the sub if you're still in here, J-Dog. Appreciate it, man. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, wash your fucking hands, and good night.